Live from the CBS Broadcast Center in Los Angeles, this is CBS2 News at 5 p.m.
Reality TV surgeon and his girlfriend are accused of drugging and raping victims in Orange County.
The accusations against the orthopedic surgeon are even more stunning because of the number of alleged victims.
That's right. CBS2 Orange County reporter Michelle Gili is live in Newport Beach right now to explain the couple that's charged with 2 rapes, but more charges could be on the way. Michelle?
Indeed, the district attorney says he has video clips of this couple with many women, and the DA says they are still trying to figure out exactly how many victims there might be. Now, we've spent the day here on the Newport Peninsula. Many people in the area know this couple. They say that they hang out at local bars and restaurants, and we also know they go to festivals like Burning Man.
Can we talk to the doctor?
No.
Why not?
No. Would you leave the property, please?
We'd like him to answer these questions.
I'm going to call the cops. Thank you.
Stunning allegations against Newport Beach orthopedic surgeon Grant Robichaud, who has been charged with drugging and raping women he met in local bars and restaurants.
Yeah, I have chills.
Neighbors saw the Bravo reality dating show star this morning at his home along the peninsula.
If a girl just doesn't meld well with the group, it's just not going to work.
The 38-year-old, who is still practicing medicine, and his girlfriend, Sarissa Riley, worked in tandem, according to the Orange County District Attorney, to lure female victims under the guise of making friends.
We've all heard of a wolf dressed up in sheep's clothing. Well, a wolf can wear scrubs or doctor's clothing.
Robichaud's neighbor, who wants to remain anonymous, thinks she may know a woman who the couple preyed upon.
There was one other time that they invited her back over for wine, and she went over there. And I recall her being, I don't know, I guess a little uncomfortable, maybe.
Dr. Robichaud and Sarissa Riley are both criminally charged with the sex crimes. Authorities say they found multiple video clips of the pair victimizing anonymous women, some incapacitated. It's quite possible they have no idea what happened, DA Tony Rackauckus told reporters, as a result of the drugs they were given. Investigators at this point don't know how many victims there might be.
But you need to hear this. Your conscious decisions to party with these defendants or with anybody using alcohol or other intoxicating substances does not give them a pass to rape, assault, or have sex with you once you're past the point of consent.
Now, the pair is free on bail. It was $100,000 each. We also know that authorities tell us that they seized a large amount of illegal drugs and weapons, including assault rifles, from this couple that was back in January. If the doctor is convicted, he's looking at 40 years in prison. His girlfriend, 30 years. That's the latest live in Newport Beach. I'm Michelle Gili. Back to you.
Thanks, Michelle. Breaking news now, an investigation is underway in Garden Grove after an officer-involved shooting. Police responded to a domestic violence call of a man attacking a woman in a grocery store parking lot.
Officers shot the man when they arrived on scene at Euclid Street in Chapman. Sky 2 overhead a short time later. There is no word on the condition of the suspect or why officers opened fire.
Today, Harvey Weinstein's lawyers asked the judge to throw out a lawsuit brought against him by actress Ashley Judd. The actress says Weinstein tried to have her blacklisted in Hollywood for rejecting his advances in the 1990s. Weinstein's lawyer says the statute of limitations for defamation has passed, so they are asking the judge to dismiss the case. But there is no ruling just yet. Meanwhile, another woman, the 11th, has come forward in Great Britain with new allegations of sexual assault against Weinstein. Weinstein has denied all allegations of non-consensual sex.
Well, Judge Brett Kavanaugh's Supreme Court nomination is now in chaos.
Because now senators don't even know for sure if his sexual assault accuser will show up for a public hearing next week. CBS 2 political reporter Dave Bryan is live in the newsroom with more on the confusion with this confirmation. Dave?
No question about it, Pat and Jeff. There is chaos and confusion because Judge Kavanaugh's accuser hasn't confirmed she will testify. And tonight we learned she may be on the run from death threats. Christine Blasey Ford wanted to remain anonymous. Now she's right in the spotlight. Today, President Trump pressing on for a hearing and again showed support for Kavanaugh.
I feel so badly for him that he's going through this, to be honest with you. I feel so badly for him. This is not a man that deserves this.
With the Supreme Court confirmation of Judge Brett Kavanaugh hanging in the balance, President Trump expressed empathy for Kavanaugh, defending his nominee and barely mentioning Kavanaugh's accuser while blaming Democrats.
They just resist and they just obstruct. I don't want to play into their hands. Hopefully, the woman will come forward, state her case. He will state his case before representatives of the United States Senate, and then they will vote. We will see what happens.
So far, the president's been uncharacteristically silent, not tweeting or talking about the accuser, Christine Blasey Ford, who says she was sexually assaulted by Kavanaugh more than 3 decades ago. Democrats want the FBI to investigate.
The previous background checks did not have this information to look at. And it's shameful that the White House Department of Justice hasn't instructed them to do that yet at this point.
The Senate Judiciary Committee has scheduled a public hearing on Monday with Ford and Kavanaugh.
What we all need to do is not speculate on how she will perform, whether she will be credible, whether he will be credible in his responses.
Senate Democrats say 2 witnesses are not enough for Monday's proceedings.
In this case, it certainly makes sense for one witness to be Mr. Mark Judge, who was named in the Washington Post as present during the event in question.
Mark Judge had his lawyers send a letter to the committee to say he doesn't want to testify, adding, "I have no memory of the incident. I never saw Brett act in the manner Dr. Ford describes." Committee Chairman Chuck Grassley says Blasey has not yet accepted the invitation to testify, and his office has made several attempts to contact her. Now this evening, the New York Times reporting Dr. Blasey has been inundated with vulgar email and social media messages and even death threats, according to a person close to her. She has reportedly moved out of her house and is in hiding. The paper reports one of the social media messages said they heard Blasey has 6 months to live and called her a disgusting slime. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Dave. Now get ready to pay more for Chinese goods as the trade war escalates between the 2 superpowers. China is striking back after President Trump slapped new tariffs on another $200 billion in Chinese imports. China will slap its own tariffs on $60 billion worth of American goods. Americans can expect price hikes on items such as air conditioners, TVs, boats, furniture, and toys. The tariffs kick in next week at 10%. They will jump to 25% in January. Analysts say consumers are paying the price as the trade battle escalates.
And this disengagement with the world, and certainly disengagement with China, in the long run is going to hurt us.
Major tech companies were able to persuade the president to spare smartwatches and other consumer electronics.
President Trump will tour hurricane-ravaged areas in the Carolinas tomorrow. Meantime, officials warn the disaster is now far from over. A number of dead from Florence has risen over 30 after tornadoes swept through Virginia. The storm is still dropping rain in the waterlogged region. More catastrophic flooding is expected. Parts of the main interstates 40 and 95 currently underwater. And the Cape Fear River is expected to crest tomorrow. One man says it's already flooding his backyard.
The only way I can describe this is like a creeping death, you know, because there's nothing you can do to stop it.
I can't stress enough. Never drive through floodwaters. Don't drive around barricades.
And basketball legend Michael Jordan is donating $2 million to Florence Relief and Recovery. He's the chairman of the Charlotte Hornets, NBA team based out of Charlotte, North Carolina.
Well, the Clippers have had their most successful stretch in team history since Steve Ballmer bought the team in 2014.
Now he's looking to build them a new home in the Southland.
And CBS2 Sports Director Jim Hill is here first with more from the Clippers owner.
And he's bound and determined to do it no matter what. He is very energetic, that's for sure. When you think about it, the Clippers continue in their efforts to build a new arena in Inglewood, led by owner Steve Ballmer. And he doesn't believe the franchise can reach its full potential until they have their own building.
Got to have our own house, Jim. We just have to have our own house. You know, Staples is a great place, but we want something we can build for our fans, with our kind of basketball, with the kind of experience that we want, a place where our players can feel at home. I think having your own arena is a competitive advantage also. That's important. This isn't all about, hey, let's have a better fan experience and blah, blah, blah. We want our fans to be able to bring it for our players in a different way. You know, we play at sometimes awkward times. We're playing on Monday nights against Monday Night Football. That's not a competitive advantage right there. And under our lease at Staples, we play Monday nights. The Lakers don't. We want those competitive advantages you get by having your own building.
And by being in a building where you share it with other teams, there are a lot of times you feel like you're being taken advantage of?
I wouldn't say that. You know, we signed the lease. It predates me, but we signed a lease, and I don't feel like we're being taken advantage of. A lease is a lease. A deal is a deal. But hey, now it's our time to say, do we want that deal going forward? And, you know, particularly on anything that has to do with our competitiveness, not okay. We're not going to redo a deal like that, which is why, you know, we found a nice little place in Inglewood. And, you know, it's hard. Getting permitted is hard. We've been going through that process. The California State Legislature took an important step on our behalf. Assemblywoman Kamlager-Dove has been great. Mayor Butts has been great. Senator Bradford's been great. But we still got a lot to do.
And we will have more from Ballmer coming up in the 6 o'clock hour, including his expectations for the Clippers for the upcoming season. Pat and Jeff, I tell you, he's determined to get his own building. Mm-hmm. He has the money. All he has to do is just go through the political procedure. And so far for him, so good.
You know he's going to get it done, right?
It's going to be amazing when it happens, that's for sure.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Jeff.
Well, ahead here on CBS2 News at 5, an emotional farewell.
I send you my love. I will miss you all very, very much.
Julie Chen signs off of the talk, leaving some of her co-hosts in tears. Her goodbye and what's next.
Plus, back in the trenches, but in a different way, we will show you how We Work is helping a group of local veterans find success by tapping into their entrepreneurial spirit.
And are Bert and Ernie more than friends? Surprise revelation about the Sesame Street duo.
All right, live look with our Santa Monica Pier camera, looking good. Temperatures still above average today, but a little bit cooler than yesterday. I'll tell you what we're going to expect as we head into the rest of the week.